It's gonna be tough because I'm not sure. Turn on Comfey makes this so difficult. Today, YouTube, we are using a World Champions team. Ryota created a VGC team with Gardevoir. Now, I haven't really used Gardevoir since I think like 2018. Losing its mega was pretty big, but we'll see if it works. I'm actually kind of curious if Trace is going to do that much work because I'm not a huge fan of the ability Trace. 50% chance to get like either ability from your opponent. Sometimes it could be great. You could get like stuff like Chlorophyll, Swift Swim, Intimidate, all that good stuff. But you could also like negatively hurt your position. Like you could reset your opponent's weather. So we'll see how it goes. I wonder, especially with this set, like if Tapu Fini's just better realistically, because Tapu Fini I think learns literally all the exact moves, but we will find out here today. We're going to be using Ryota's Gardevoir team again. Make sure you check him out. His Twitter will be linked in the description down below, and make sure you grab this code. Use it and tell me what you think of the team. But otherwise, yeah, if you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below. It really does help out. And of course, check out my social medias like my Twitch channel where I do live stream. But yeah, let's get started and play some games. All right, we got an opponent really high ranked up. Naganadel, Lapras, Dracovish, Urshifu, and Thunders. This is a really cool team with Comfey. Huh. This is a really cool team. I don't know what exactly we're gonna see here, but hey, I am down for it. I think I want to go Gardevoir Eliki. It's a pretty good offensive lead against this team. Yeah, I do kind of like Gardevoir Eliki quite a bit. Landers is tempting, but Landers is just really hard. I think it's really hard for Landers to do well in this game. And I don't think Rotom Heat's the answer. So I think I bring Registeel, try to bulk up against this team, and then Urshifu is a wall breaker. It's not going to be Water Urshifu, right? It should be Dark Urshifu on this team. I just don't like Landers because Dracovish and Lapras give it a lot of trouble. The Urshifu can give it trouble if it's Defying Thundurus. That's a really difficult time. Yeah, otherwise Naganadel could do a lot with Draco Meteor since this is a frail Landorus. I guess the question is who am I Dynamaxing? I guess I am Dynamaxing Eliki in the matchup then. And then Rotom Heat is just not great against multiple waters and Urshifu. So yeah, we're gonna go with these four, see how it goes, because this looks like a tough matchup here. Or not tough matchup, it's definitely a doable matchup, but Gardevoir actually can shine here. If it was Tapu Fini, it would be even better, but let's see how it goes. We're gonna see, I don't know what those are. That's Lapras and Comfey. Oh, this is weakness policy stuff. Okay. Ooh, shell armor. Okay. So I kind of want to go for lightning. This is a tough position here because it could just be Giga Drained, or it could be Trick Room on Comfey, which I could definitely see it being Trick Room on Comfey, which makes it tough. I think the play is to lightning the Comfey slot as well as Moonblast. Yikes. But if it's Giga Drain turn 1, that's really bad. But I think if it's Trick Room, it's even worse, I'm pretty sure, because then you'd get the Giga Drain and the thing off. I think I'm going to double into Comfey. But this is very problematic because I don't know if this is like Lapras Max Guard turn 1 or just Protect turn 1 and Comfey just Trick Rooms, or if it's going to be the Giga Drain straight up, because if it's a Giga Drain straight up, I'd rather just double in the Lapras right here, or at least lightning the Lapras and Moonblast the Comfey for damage. But if it's Trick Room from the Comfey, it makes it difficult. So basically it's a risk versus reward right here, and both of them are really bad, but I'm going to go with this strat here, and it's going to be tough because I'm not sure which one's gonna happen. If it's Ally Switch, that's amazing for me, but turn on Comfey makes this so difficult. It really does. So let's see what they're gonna decide on here. Perfect. Oh, show me the KO, please. Please, Eliki. Oh, this is such a good read here. And oh, please don't be Berry. Please don't be a healing Berry. Please show me like, please be Focus Sash or some kind of or Babir Berry or Mental Herb or one of those. Please don't be a healing Berry. Nice. Oh, got him. Oh, that's an amazing turn 1. All right, so I'm able to get a double up into Comfey. Gardevoir able to pick up a knockout. Nice. Oh, that was basically a really tough call. It was between that, as I said, the Trick Room, max Guard Mind game, or Protect. I think Protect could have worked as well. Or it could have been the Giga Drain Onslaught. But they didn't know what I don't know if they know the team. They might not have known the item on Eliki, which is why I think I had room to make that play. I think now I just go for Moonblast. I think I just Lightning the Lapras slot, and I think I just Moonblast Urshifu. It could be Sash Urshifu, but I think that's fine because I don't know if it's banded or not. So this is electric terrain as well, so this will do a ton of damage. Yeah, almost picks up a knockout. Oh wait, it activates the weakness policy though. So if it is Sash on the Urshifu, I guess that could be a little bit troublesome. So a Moonblast Urshifu, what's the worst that can happen? Well, Gardevoir goes down. It is Sash Urshifu. Wicked Blow can definitely knock out the Gardevoir. They might be doubling up my Eliki slot though, which would be ideal. Let's see. Poison Jab. I'm pretty sure Wicked Blow KOs. I actually think Wicked Blow just KOs, but I'll take it. I don't know why they Poison Jab in this situation. Wicked Blow, I think that's well, no, Wicked Blow crit 120, 180. Yeah, it's more powerful than Poison Jab, so that's an error on my opponent's part, but I'll take it. We go for the Lightning here into the Lapras slot. Let me see, is there anything faster than my Urshifu that could be in the back? Naganadel or Scarf Dracovish. Okay, good to know. So this could be Sucker Punch. I think I just double up the Urshifu slot because there's a chance Lapras can max guard here, which I think is fine. Let's see. It should be Sucker Punch. Yeah, Sucker Punch into Eliki. That's fine. So we'll trade here 2v2, but the Lapras is super weakened at this point in the game. So I'll take the trade. There was a chance that my opponent was going to max guard Lapras and Sucker Punch, I think, the Gardevoir, trying to bait max Lightning and then get a KO and then set up for another Sucker Punch KO. But yeah, this still ends up, I think, being okay-ish here. I mean, it still can be a very losable game, as we'll see by Dracovish probably in the back. I'm really worried because I have no idea what set the Dracovish is, whether it's Scarf or not. So that's going to be a huge factor, I think, in this game. The Dracovish. So if we go Registeel and the Urshifu, I think what's good here is having Urshifu out usually means that the Lapras probably will just attack here and not bother protecting. This should be Dracovish, I assume. Yeah, this is where it gets tricky. Oh, goodness. Especially with Aurora Veil up on... Oh, boy, this might still be a loss. I might have had to play that turn better. Yeah, I might have had to double or 2 turns ago. I think we go for the Iron Defense here with the Registeel, and we go for the Sucker Punch here. Because I don't know if this is Scarf or not. If it's Scarf, I think this is the better play. We go for the Sucker Punch, but if it's banded, Wicked Blow is better. I think I Sucker Punch the Lapras though, because I think Lapras should be attacking here. Yeah, Sucker Punch KOs. Okay. Goodbye Lapras, and now let's see what the Dracovish does. Vicious Rend into... Good, they target Urshifu. That's great. That's good. That's really good. So I had a feeling they would probably target Urshifu because Urshifu probably can threaten the most damage here in this board position. Now I think we're in a pretty ideal spot with the Registeel set up here. How many turns of Reina left? 3. I think I Iron Defense again. I think that's Scarf because I'm pretty sure Banded would have probably brought me down to Sash. Although Urshifu has naturally good defenses, but I'm going to Sucker Punch the Dracovish this time. Well, I have to Sucker Punch and then Vicious Rend probably into the Registeel. Wow, Registeel just eats that up. Registeel just ate that up. Okay, Iron Defense once again. Yeah, I think that has to be Scarf. I don't think it could possibly be Banded. Okay. So I think Sucker Punch was the right play, was it? Yeah, because if the Lapras had Ice Shard, no, that was 100% the right play. Because if Lapras had Endgame Ice Shard for some reason, Ice Shard into Vicious Rend would have destroyed my Urshifu. Yeah. And if it was Banded Dracovish, as long as they didn't target the Registeel and I got 1 Iron Defense up, I probably could have stalled it out, I think. So yeah. Okay. Now I just Sucker Punch Body Press here. Because if they target Urshifu, Body Press should be okay, and I could probably stall out the last turn of Rain because I think that was like 2 turns left. So Body Press into, if it doesn't KO, I just protect the following turn. Rain's gone, and if they crit me, I don't think I die, or I might have. Who knows? But I think it was still my best play. And if they just target the Registeel and knock out the Registeel with a crit. That means Sucker Punch would still KO because Dracovish most likely choice locked in that team. Oh, that was difficult. That was difficult. Had to make some reads there. Turn 1, amazing. Turn 2, guess I should have doubled up something. I was worried if Urshifu protected, but I think Urshifu was kind of had to go on the offense. So it might have been better just to double up Urshifu, but I wasn't sure if it was banded and would just go for the Sucker Punch. Because if it was banded or Shifu, Sucker Punch was a viable play in the Eliki with a attack from attack from the other thing. I guess I could have doubled up the I guess doubling up the Lapras wouldn't have been that bad now that I think about it, because Moonblast and the Lightning was probably going to get the KO. I think I was worried about if they went for the double protect, but I don't know if they would go for that. It'd be a very risky but very rewarding play if they got in and I doubled into the Lapras. So not exactly too sure. I think that was probably the only turn that like otherwise, but like yeah, again, turn 1 that mind game was stressful, and I felt like there was a pretty good chance of them going for the max guard and the Trick Room, or just protect Trick Room. Realistically, I think they could just protect Trick Room, then for healing go for the Resonance there. They went straight for the Giga Drain. It was obviously problematic, but again, had to make some kind of read there. And I thought it made sense because they didn't know the Eliki's item unless they already knew the team. But yeah. All right, we got Jiggly here. Latios, Suicune, Metagross, Galarian, Zapdos, the Weezing, and Regigigas. Really interesting team. I think Eliki plus Urshifu dominates though. Yeah, it looks super solid against this team. I really do like Regieleki or Urshifu, because close combat Electro from Bandit or Urshifu definitely knocks out the Regigigas, which is huge. Unfortunately, I wish the Gardevoir had Psychic. Psychic would. So we'll have Gardevoir back because it's good against the Latios as well as the Galarian Zapdos. And I think I bring Rotom Heat. Landos isn't technically bad, but lead-wise, not that great. A lot of these Pokemon can handle it efficiently. I think Rotom Heat just for the super effective Thunderbolt on Suicune as well as the Lightning on the Metagross is pretty solid. Registeel could be like argued for though, but I think it takes way too long to set up in my opinion against like the Suicune. And if I get Scald Burn, I actually don't know who wins the 1v1 between Suicune and like Registeel. With like if they immediately burn, so I'd rather have Rotom Heat for more consistency. Of course it could be Calm Mind Suicune, but we'll see how that plays out. I guess we'll also have Eliki probably still alive, I'm hoping, after the turn 1. But let's see if they lead Weezing, Regigigas. I think I just go straight in for that Regigigas, even if it has protect. The Eliki no, the Weezing still has to attack. Suicune Zapdos is not a lead I expect. Okay, not sure about this one. Is this a Dynamax coming out? Could be Wakan Suicune. I think Dynamax and Eliki is always a play here. I just don't know. I think I always switch out the Urshifu because this is where I want Rotom in. So I think best play is just to go for Rotom and Lightning to Suicune. If it's not Wakan, I hope that I can knock it out. I think that's the play here. I don't know if the Galarian Zapdos will pick up a knockup, but we'll see here. I don't even know if the Suicune's Dynamaxing, but we'll find out, I guess. We will find out. But yeah, I Dynamax Eliki here. I don't really have a reason not to. It's a really strong Dynamax option in this specific position, and I didn't really plan on Dynamax, I think, anything else in this game. So I'm okay with this. Let's see. Gonna be no Dynamax and Zapdos attacks. Okay, so do I get the free KO into Suicune? I don't think that's Wakan. Wakan would have activated before. Here comes a Lightning. Beautiful. Beautiful turn. I get the KO on Suicune, which is amazing for me. So no Tailwind is set up in this game. So I'm actually surprised that they led this, especially Eliki, a common lead. So yeah, but that works out beautifully. Let's see who they decide to bring out next. It could be Gigas. I think it has to be Gigas. If you have Weezing in the back, it's still really awkward. Latios. Interesting. I mean, we just Lightning the Zapdos. I don't know what I do with the Rotom. Because Lightning's gonna destroy whatever's in the Zapdos slot. I guess I just switch into Gardevoir. I mean, I might as well switch into Gardevoir, right? I don't want to trace anything, I think, on my opponent's team realistically. Unless maybe it was clear body if Metagross dropped. But I just don't think Rotom does anything in this position. And I don't think it's really worth staying in. I think it's better to get in my... Gardevoir, because I can trick, I can Icy Wind into position and set up for the late game, I think. We're gonna see Latios retreat. I don't know what the play is here. Gigas? All right. I'm okay with that. I'm not sure what they were trying to exactly do there. I guess they didn't want I guess because they didn't want... Okay, thank God I didn't trace slow start number one. If I traced a slow start, that would have been awful. They detect, which is fine. Okay. So this might be some kind of like simple beam strat. I think that's what they're probably going for. Get the lightning off in the Zapdos, do a ton of damage. I think I want to trick the Regigigas to Choice Scarf. Do I? Maybe. A max speed on the Eliki. I think I could probably lightning the Gigas and just Gleam. What are the precautions of that? The max strike. Latios would outspeed me, right? Might be better to Icy Wind in this situation, actually. I'm gonna max lightning and Icy Wind. I think it's okay if these Pokemon stay on the field realistically. Gigas protects, okay. This is interesting. Not sure. This game is definitely... It's not over. My opponent actually still has a pretty decent chance of winning this. But I think if I can get in their Shifu, if they go for the knockout on a Gardevoir, I think I'm good. Oh wait, that just KO Zapdos? I'm impressed. I did not think that would KO Zapdos. Okay. Okay, they still have Dynamax available, but I think this game is actually sealed. I'm pretty sure I could Electro up Icy Wind here. Well, I guess I shouldn't say sealed. There's a 95% chance of each of my moves hitting, and of course, you know, that means they still do have a chance. But I'm gonna Electro up Icy Wind. Okay, we go for the speed control for Urshifu. Of course, ally switch on Latios is probably my #1 concern at this moment, but otherwise I think we're okay. I think they only can get 1 KO. I'm assuming... Wait, what can Latios do in this situation? Is it skill swap? I don't remember. Or is it like Simple Beam to transform the ability to Simple? I actually have no clue. I'm pretty sure it does get Simple Beam in this generation. I think that was a strat in previous formats. Crit on Latios doesn't really matter because Wicked Blow's the big thing that's going to happen in this game. All right, we missed 1. That's the Latios. Okay. So we slow down that Regigigas immensely. It is Simple Beam, okay. Which is funny, it'll get amazing speed decreases afterward. But let's see. Max Strike into Gardevoir. Eliki, that's fine. Okay, actually it's the upcoming play here is to Electro Web always and save Gardevoir. Because Gardevoir is actually very useful for the end. Defying Gardevoir. Gardevoir just like doesn't want to be swallowed, but the best play here is to go out on a Rotom, I think. Yeah. Best play to go Rotom because I want to switch up my move from Moonblast onto the Latios. I could also just Thunderbolt the Gigas, I guess, or Electro. I wonder if Electro would do a bunch of damage because of like how slow. No, because I took the -1 speed drop, so no, that's not worth it. All right, let's get rid of Gardevoir here. I'm hoping that this is like knockout and Gardevoir with the Regigigas and a attack from the Latios into Eliki, but so I get double free switch, but it could be Tailwind or something, I guess. Although I don't think that really changes too much. Yeah, Energy Ball, perfect, into Eliki. Nice. Okay, so this means that they should probably be getting a KO here onto my Rotom slot with Gigas. You had to go for Lightning out of any play you had. All right, that's fine. All right, I actually don't know why they didn't click Strike there. I mean, I guess I go Gardevoir here. I can't trace Slow Start anymore, so that's fantastic. I trace Levitate or Simple. None of them really matter. Well, I guess it can for Quake. They can't Quake my Gardevoir. We go for a Moonblast into the Latios, and I think we just nasty plot here. Yeah. Oh wait, no. I feel like I just overheat the Gigas, because I feel like overheat into Life Orb hit will knock out the Giga slot. If the Latios has Protect. Oh, it could be Ally Switch, I guess. But no, okay. I wasn't sure if Latios had Protect or not, but I think this works because Latios goes down. The Regigigas is just so slow right now. Not because of slow start, but because I went for so many attacks into it that Urshifu will be able to finish it off. But yeah. GG, there's nothing that they can really do here. They just don't have it now. Gardevoir, thank you so much. You've actually done a lot of work, surprisingly. I actually am surprised. I mean, I don't think Trace helped at all in this game, unfortunately. Trace could be cool for like intimidates and stuff, but I don't think we got any situations. Trace would be cool for chlorophyll if we face a Venusaur. We don't have Psychic though, unfortunately. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, now the Gigas, one hit of Life Orb, two opponents that are faster, and a very wicked blow is coming their way. I'll just T-Bolt. I guess I can nasty plot to flex, but they're gonna forfeit anyway. Yep. So yeah, that is going to be a good game to our opponent right there. Simple Beam, Latios, kind of cool. Of course, the problem is the Intimidate can be a factor there. No Wheezing kind of made it, I don't know, probably easier because I didn't have to deal with like Will-O-Wisp mind games and stuff. Latios with Ally Switch could have been tricky in that situation. If I traced Slow Start though with Gardevoir, that could have been really bad. And I also did not expect Icy Wind to pick up the knock onto the Zapdos. Like, actually, that Icy Wind I did not expect. I thought Zapdos was going to live on a sliver and then I was going to go down. But yeah, Gardevoir. Yeah, I think my lead was good. I think my Dynamax turn 1 made a lot of sense. And then afterward, I feel like every play did make sense to me. But I did get pretty lucky with not tracing that slow start. 50% chance not to. But we got it. So yeah. And then even though the double sack didn't work out, I mean... yeah, I think we were still fine at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure. And that is the end of the Gardevoir team. Really fun, actually. Gardevoir actually put in a lot of work against our opponents. Like, it actually did a lot of damage too, which I was pretty surprised about. We didn't really get like any good Trace procs, but we didn't really face teams that I think like Trace was going to be like really good against. I don't think we really faced any Intimidate mons. Prankster wasn't even a big deal. No weather team, so yeah, obviously we didn't probably get the full potential that we could have gotten out of Gardevoir, but still a really fun team regardless. And of course, what do you expect from a world champion? Go check out Ryota down below in the description and use this team, the code right here. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the battles, and if you have tried this team out, let me know what you thought about it. I thought it was actually pretty fun, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll see y'all later.